Warning, the video you are about to witness in the background of this episode of Portals and Parables are entirely created by AI. None of them feature real people, real places, or real events. They are generated solely for the entertainment of its viewers. But let that sink in. Isn't that terrifying if a machine can fabricate scenes so lifelike that you can't tell the difference? What happens when those same tools are in the hands of the people who control nations, write laws, create regulations, or send our loved ones to fight in wars, sometimes in the name of other nations or even corporate interests? Perhaps it's time we ask whether they truly have our best interests at heart.
What if I told you there was a plan to remove the you from YouTube? What if I told you the videos you're watching aren't even real? That your face, your voice, your story can already be rewritten by an algorithm? And worse, what if the people rewriting it aren't trying to entertain you, but to control you? What if the videos you're watching aren't videos that were truly uploaded by users? What if a hidden algorithm was altering that content without permission and reshaping the story behind our back? What if the video you just watched isn't a video you uploaded? What if a hidden algorithm is altering your content without your permission and reshaping your story behind your back? It sounds small, just a little sharpening, just a little smoothing, just a little correction. But what if this is only the beginning? Let's talk about it. YouTube has already tested AI enhancements on shorts, denoising, sharpening, color grading, without telling creators. Imagine you pour your heart into your content, your film, your words, your art, your passion, and an invisible system decides how it should really look. Creators like Rick Beato and Rhett Shull have already noticed their faces don't look the same. Their style feels off. The video they uploaded is not the one that reached their viewers.
Okay, I want you to watch these two videos and tell me if you see the difference between them.
Given to Fly, that's one of your riffs. That has such a unique groove to it. What are you playing on the guitar during that?
Well, I
don't even, honestly,
I have to tune it.
What is the tuning of it?
It's Dagad.
Okay.
Do you see it, or is it just me? Last night, Rick called me and he sent me those two videos and he said, look at this. What do you see? And immediately I noticed one of them looked like an AI deepfake of his short. You can see it in his face, in his hair, in Mike McCready's face, his facial features. It just looks uncanny and weird and fake. It just looks like AI made it, but that's not an AI deepfake. Both of those videos are Rick's videos. One was uploaded to Instagram and one was uploaded to YouTube Shorts. And the one that looks like an AI deepfake is here on YouTube. And as we were talking about this, he told me to go look at my stuff. So I pulled up my most recent example of a video that I uploaded to YouTube and to Instagram. And lo and behold, the one on YouTube looks like an AI deepfake. At first, it's a little difficult to tell, but if you start to look at things like the neck pickup on the Gretsch that I'm playing, or the way the strings go over the pickup, or the Sting logo on the shirt that I'm wearing, or the wrinkles on the shirt, or the details of my hair, it just looks wrong. And the more you look at it, the more it starts to step out. But I wanted to be sure that it wasn't just me and Rick, because admittedly, we're both nerds for this kind of stuff. So I went over and asked my wife, who is a professional photographer. She spends her days editing photos and film photos that she developed and making content of her own. And this is what she had to say. Okay, can I get your reaction to this really quick? These are screen recordings of my short. One is from Instagram and one is from YouTube. This is Instagram.
You look kind of like, oh, this one's fake.
So you think the YouTube one is fake?
This looks weird. Your shirt looks weird. The wrinkles in your shirt looks weird. Oh, why is the pickup like that?
That's the video. That's the actual video we posted.
Oh, it's like really, it looks like it's AI.
Okay, It's not AI. That's the short that we uploaded.
If platforms can reshape how you look, what's stopping them from reshaping what you say? Today it's pixels. Tomorrow it's policy. Imagine AI taking your video and altering a single word in your speech. Suddenly, your plea for peace becomes a cry for war. Imagine your face saying things you never said, in perfect sync. Your voice cloned, your expressions flawless. You support causes you never believed in. You speak messages you never agreed to. And the world believes it because it came from you. This isn't fake news anymore. This is fake you. Now imagine this technology at scale. Not just one creator, not just one clip, but millions of clips. Endless streams of fake videos, fake articles, fake images. A constant waterfall of manipulated truth, every riot, every protest, every election. Blurred lines between reality and fabrication. How long before a country is torn apart by videos that were never real? How long before neighborhoods turn on each other because of a clip that never happened? How long before entire wars are sparked by fabricated footage, burning cities, dead civilians, destroyed monuments that never existed outside of a server farm? When the flood of lies is overwhelming, truth becomes irrelevant. Civilization itself rests on truth. Truth is what we see. Truth is what we hear. Truth in each other. If AI becomes the author of every image, every video, every message, what happens when we lose the ability to tell what's real? What happens when even our own memories can be rewritten by an algorithm? Countries wouldn't need to be invaded. They would collapse under the weight of their own confusion. A divided people fighting shadows, chasing ghosts manufactured by machines. Is that not terrible or terrifying? If any of what I'm saying to you sounds like it might be far-fetched or might seem like this is exactly what you feel, hit the comments below so that we can discuss it further. The Bible asks in John chapter 8, verse 32, "Then you will know the truth, and the truth will set you free." But what happens when truth itself is poisoned? When every screen, every story, every video is designed not to free you, but to bind you. Romans chapter 12, verse 2 says, "Do not conform to the pattern of this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind." But what if the very patterns of this world are written by invisible hands? Hands that want to divide, distract, and deceive. So I ask you, are they removing you from YouTube? Or are they removing the truth from all of us? Something tells me YouTube isn't the end result or end goal of this process. I know many of us have seen videos on YouTube recently that look like a watercolor painting, or the mouths just don't meet up or match up. And I feel hard pressed to determine whether that's a real person that's just been filtered or if that's AI entirely. it's starting to become more difficult to tell the difference. Because if our stories can be rewritten, if our voices can be hijacked, if our very faces can be used against us, then maybe the war of the future won't be fought with bombs and bullets. It will be fought with videos, with lies, with the death of reality itself. And when that happens, travelers, will we even know it? Would we even know if what we're viewing is real or fabricated to lead us towards conclusions that strip away our rights, justify new restrictions, or push us into decisions based on lies? I can see a future where videos like the ones that were used in this episode of Portals and Parables are all we see. And not just that, but even my personal passion of music and the arts. How long before people prefer AI content over human content? Think about that. There could come a time when human art feels like watching grainy movies from the 40s, outdated, irrelevant, compared to the sleek, endless flood of machine-made creations. Realistically, what is the end result of this? And why can't AI be used in ways that support us instead of replace us? Why must it devour human art and ingenuity? I read a comment the other day that summed up this question entirely, perfectly. It read, "When people question why AI platforms are being used to create videos, images, and music first, and not the more mundane tasks like your tax returns or replacing your lawyer, it's because the critique of society by artists has always been the first target of authoritarian systems. And that, travelers, should terrify us. Because if art is the first casualty, what's left to defend with truth?"